Travon Smith, Turf Talk 101. Man, I always love getting involved with these stories and catching up with new past guests. Some of our guests that went to college now. This young man is on his way to college. I actually met him at a whole different school. Family moved. And we'll talk a little bit about that experience as far as playing for a new school in the middle of a transition. But the one and only Mr. Connor. How you doing?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. And yourself?
Man, I'm doing good. I appreciate you for checking in with us. Um, Talk to us a little bit about who you are, what school you play with. You're a senior, uh, going to college. Just talk about a little bit of your accolades, some things that you had going on last year that you got recognized for.
I'm 6'3", 195. I play corner, safety, and nickel. I'm a very versatile player, and I'm a first team All League Mojave River.
Mm.
And those are a bit of my accolades.
Hey, man, bang that school. What school you at?
And I go to Oak Hills, Bulldogs in the Victorville.
Okay. Oak Hills. Shout out to Oak Hills. We're talking to Elijah Connor out there, first team Mojave All American out there. Um, like I said, I'm telling the audience, we had a chance. I kind of ran into you another situation where you was down the hill, family moved, for whatever situation is better, and you end up at another situation. I want to talk about the transition from going from one high school to another, and I believe you got there in a short amount of time. So talk a little bit about that.
It was a struggle at first, moving, getting that move, especially my senior year, going to a new school, new area, new team. But the players, the coaches, and the teachers, were really helping and me getting comfortable with this program and with the school as well. They really helped me out with the film to being in classes, getting me extra work in for class as well. They're really big about class, and that's what they helped me a lot about. That's what they
All
helped me.
right. But let's talk about the realistic part. If you're coming in, that means somebody's going out. Talk a little bit about how players took you in, because I know you're a real personable guy. Everybody kind of likes you, nice smile, stuff like that. But hey, when it's business and you come in here to take somebody's job, how was that taken? I mean, was it with open arms as hey, he's here to help, or was it resistance? Just it's normal football stuff. How was it?
They opened me with open arms. They talked to me and helped me out. But I did want to start, and I let them know that. But I wanted a chance to prove myself. I didn't want to give it to me. I wanted to earn it, and I let them know that. And I learned earned some respect by that. Letting them know and fighting for it. So,
Yeah.
but they helped me out in a lot always.
Yeah, hey, that's a shout out to the program up there, the Bulldogs. They put out a lot of players, special the D1s, collegiate, and all that other stuff. So I can't wait to see your future as well. Let's talk about the season last year. How was it? I know you had to sit out a couple games because you move late, correct? And
Yes.
so talk about with the short amount of time, just I guess when you jump in right to league, right? So talk a
Yes.
little bit about that. How's that feel? Just jumping right in after everybody's been playing for a little while.
A little nervous at first. Jumping into the league. Having going against rivals. Like that. Little puts a little pressure on your back. But it was enjoyable. I had fun with my teammates. Hop in, couldn't be rusty or nothing like that. I had to hop in, be a leader on the field, and it really did. It was enjoyable. It really was enjoyable.
So I want to talk about because like we watch. I'm pretty sure you watch some NFL. I watch a lot of NFL. So you got teams that just go to other teams, and then the next game is like that's the rivalry game. But you don't know nothing about the rivalry because you know what I'm saying.
Right,
Like I ain't even really from here. We just moved here. Talk a
right,
little bit about that. How you have to fake pump yourself up.
right. Because it'd be exciting. Them telling me about the rivalry game and them teachers being hyped, letting me know and telling me like, am I excited? I gotta, yeah, I'm excited to play, but rivalry, you know, I'm new to it, so I didn't really know about them, but it was enjoyable. I
Yes,
say.
sir. Yes, sir. Um, Talk about like some of the big games. What was one of your most exciting games last year?
Apple Valley was a rival game, and I had a
Apple
scoop
Valley.
and score.
Yeah, Apple Valley is a solid team. If people don't know, Apple Valley comes to play. So shout out to Apple Valley. So you had a scoop and score. Talk to me about
Yes,
the
had
play.
a
What's going on during the play?
they had me at nickel in this position against that play, really. And then I was watching, the line and the backfield and the QB, and then it was the QB passed it to the running back, and then he driving the A gap, but then our lineman hit him, and then once he hit him, he fumbled it, and I seen it pop out, and I picked it up and I ran it.
Did you think you was getting to the house, or you was like,
No, I know
oh,
for sure I was getting there. My
okay, that's
team
good.
ran blocking
Yeah,
the
yeah.
QB for me.
That's
Yeah,
that's what
they
I want to hear. That's what I want to hear. Um, we talked a little bit about the best game. Talk about some games where the nerves kicked in a little bit because you're at a new place. I know the history that the Bulldogs got. Talk a little bit about one of the games that was like Friday night, no Thursday night. You had a little hard time sleeping.
it would be playoffs.
Okay.
It was a playoff game, and we traveling playing against Oak Christian,
Mm.
and
That's
nerves was high.
what did they call that? Oak Hills versus Oak Christian. I forgot. Is it the battle of? I ain't even gonna put you on
The
the spot like that. Never mind.
yeah,
Never mind. It's the
my
battle of
bad.
Oak. It's the battle of Oak something. But anyway, Oak
Yeah,
Christian is out towards Los Angeles. There's a big battle about Oak Hills versus Oak Christian. For people that don't know, so go ahead and talk a little bit about that game.
everybody was talking about that game. Teachers asking me, coaches from different sports was asking me about it. Like, am I excited? Are we ready for this? Are we gonna beat them? So our nerves was high, but we was also excited for it. So
Okay.
it was really enjoyable. Them, just talk to me during class. Asking me about it, telling students, asking me how far it is, and it was really enjoyable telling them and getting excited with my players as well, my teammates. You know,
Okay.
so but those that was really a nerve game where I was nervous about.
Yes, sir. Talk to us a little bit about some things that you learned this year. I know one of them have to be adversity. Just
Yeah.
dealing with situations on the go or whatnot. Talked about some things that you think you learned this year that'll benefit you as you prepare for your first year in college.
I learned leadership.
Yeah.
Leadership, I did learn, and I seen it in the team and how big and a part that the role it played.
Hmm.
Pumping up teammates and even during conditioning, running as hard as we can, helping out the next teammate, when he needed it, when he was down, when he was tired, pushing him through. And that's one thing I learned from this team was the leadership involved.
Okay. You you ready to go to college, man? I know the nerves kicking a little bit. It's hard for young
Yes.
men to leave their house and go off, but that's the beautiful thing about life. You get to go to that next level. So, what's some things you're excited to about going away to college?
Um, Meeting new people, you
Yeah.
know, getting new coaching as well, which I'm very excited about is the coaching aspect and learning new things and learning new different techniques I could use out on the field. So that's one thing I'm excited about.
Okay. Hey, man, if you're tuning in, man, it's Turf Talk 101 with Travon Smith. My man, Elijah Connor, First League, All Mojave, cornerback, nickel out there at Oak Hills. Hey, put it down this year. Went out there and did some things in only 5 games because he got to school late, whatnot, as we discussed earlier. Man, we appreciate you for hanging out with us. Thank you. I know you just got in from basketball practice, still doing it,
Yeah.
still pushing through the
Yeah.
senior year. So, man, we appreciate you and good luck and keep us tapped in.
So thank you.
All right, boss.